lost amid all the talk about the NCAP, and lately, the implementation of speed limits on major thoroughfares in Metro Manila is the Anti-Distracted Driving Act. What it is and how it is being implemented is discussed in this edition of Motoring Forum.
One gets to see these every day, motorists driving with one hand on the steering wheel and the other holding mobile phone to ear. Motorcycle riders, especially those in the delivery business, fiddling with mobile in one hand and with the other holding the handlebar while moving. Sometimes even those riding bicycles are guilty of using phones while pedaling on the road. And they are all in violation of Republic Act 10913, the Anti-Distracted Driving Act, or ADDA. People seem to have forgotten about ADA, which lapsed into law after erstwhile President Noynoy Aquino in the last year of his presidency failed to act on it, neither signing nor expressly vetoing the RA 10913. ADA was supposed to have been implemented back in the middle of 2017, early on in the Duterte presidency. But after being suspended and then re-implemented over some confusion over whether an information campaign had been undertaken or not, enforcement of the ADA has been spotty at best or not at all at worst. This has been so ever since, all the way through to the pandemic and now on the way to the new normal. It's now been more than 5 years and nobody in the government, national and local traffic authorities, the LTO, the HBG, LGU seems to be enforcing ADA. Those who need reminding that the ADA is part of the law, the land, are advised to check out the MMDA website where a fact about the Anti-Distracted Driving Act can be found. Among salient points laid out in the ADA fact are: prohibited acts while driving or riding a vehicle on public road include making or receiving calls, writing, sending, or reading text-based communication, playing games, watching movies, performing calculations, reading ebooks, composing messages, surfing, or browsing the internet. ADA covers public and private vehicles as well as wheeled agricultural machineries, construction equipment, bicycles, pedicabs, trolleys, habal-habal, kuligligs, wagons, carriages, and cars that may either be human-powered or pulled by an animal moving on public thoroughfares, highways, or streets. The prohibitions on using mobile phones or tablets are enforced even when vehicles are stopped in traffic or at a red light. Use of a hands-free function of smart systems and vehicles which will allow a person to make and receive calls without holding his mobile communication device is allowed. Using earphones to listen to music or for other entertainment purposes is not allowed. Only the DOTR Land Transportation Office, PNP HPG, MMDA, and LGUs are allowed to enforce the ADA. Penalties start at 5,000 pesos for the first offense, 10,000 pesos for the second offense, 15,000 pesos for the third offense, with a 3-month suspension of driver's license.
The Anti-Distracted Driving Act is another example of good laws not being implemented properly at all. This is something that authorities should correct. The sooner, the better. That's our Morning Forum this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.